Hello world, Professor G here, and I'm joined with a special co-host. Yup, the little dude. So, tonight is episode 1 of Rebuilding an Empire. Alright, I figured this would be a kind of cool way of starting off the channel too. It's a little bit of a challenge for me too. But basically, during the production and making of all the videos for this channel, one of my main sources of making said video, a PlayStation 4, tragically died. And yeah. But, fortunately, I'm very well blessed. Because there's another mech warrior in the family, Uncle James. And he had a couple of PlayStations they gave me, and yes, I decided, hey, why not chronicle the rebuilding of my lost empire by, doing what we're watching right here. And we're starting off tonight's episode with a little bit of MWO-inspired light mech shenanigans. We're totally bypassing the regular route given for this intro mission. Mostly just as a cool little, hey, maybe we might get lucky and find some salvage or something, you know. So anyway, thank you, Brother James, for that gift drop, and yeah, let's begin light mech shenanigans. What's up?
Dude, that thing is real fast.
Light mechs usually are. That's actually kind of their purpose and the point to them being.
Because I'm not that big, not that big professional.
Well, they have an actual different purpose. Your big mechs are, they're gonna be for smashing and crashing. But what the little ones can do is get into places that the big ones can't, which I'm about to show you. Actually, I kind of already did, because see that star over there? That's where you're supposed to show up. But I went ahead and just bypassed all that. At least it gave me a real nice drop on these first set of turrets here. Yeah, these people are pirates. Don't show them any respect. They don't deserve it.
Hi.
There's actually a lot of pirates in the Battletech universe. It's a big problem. Every faction at some point or another has had a piracy issue. That's legit fact. And especially the periphery realms. Some of the periphery realms, like the Magistry of Canopus, that arguably started as a pirate realm. The best pirate realm, though, I give them points for that. They cleaned up and came together real nice. And you see how high up in these mountains I am? And see, I can just shoot these guys and there's nothing they can do about it. Perfect. That's the purpose of the light mech. And keep in mind that when they're incorporated in large groups with those other big battle mechs, they actually help those big battle mechs do more crashing and smashing. Because what they're going to be doing is they're going to be spotting and telling everyone where all the targets are, because they can get up into those high mountainous places. Or if it's a wide open field with nowhere to hide, they're so fast that they can run by everybody. And ultimately they can make it to the back lines, and the other side has a good clue of what the other side brought. So light mechs are actually very important. I'll be demonstrating more of that later on. Truth be told, the infiltration mission category that unlocks with the DLC, that is a huge, huge, huge leg up for any starting merc company, because being able to deploy light mechs smartly and have them return largely intact guarantees your profitability. Because remember, those infiltration missions, those are reconnaissance jobs. The point there is not to attack. You're just there to see what they got. That's the ultimate goal. That's all you're ultimately being paid for. So anything above and beyond that is just bonus pay, bro. Makes them really profitable if you got some good opportunities you can create. And once again, more light mech shenanigans. Those jump jets really, really, really let them capitalize on the high ground aspects and at least being able to spot for a sniper. I love the concept of a light mech sniper mech, but the fact of the matter is there was only one ever built, and that was that freaking Hollander. You could probably do it with an urban mech, but man, I am just so scared about using an urban mech anywhere but outside the city. Man, that is a roll of the dice. Don't matter how you spin it. Urban mechs outside their element, they're either gonna somehow steal the victory like Cranston Snord style, or they're just cannon fodder in a hilariously bad bonsai charge. You know what I mean? Remember that last video we did where it was those 3 trash can shaped mechs coming up the hill? They were just so slow. I mean, that mech is actually brilliant in the cities, in its actual genuine element. And what's funny is it's brilliant because it's corked. It has a 360-degree torso twist. And that means it don't matter where it is. If it's in the middle of the intersection, north, south, east, or west, it don't matter how you approach it, you're going to get shot at. That was a really, really cool work to give that thing, and that actually combined with the city element is what actually makes the urban mech a valid threat some days. I remember playing tabletop long ago when I was a kid, a bit of a teenager. It was just after the FedCom breakup, and the game store I was at, they did theme events, and the theme that weekend was Operation Goddard Dameron, and it was like, oh man, Curita versus Diner. I was still mad, you know, because of the whole breakup, and I was like, you know what, today's gonna be different. I'm gonna play on House Curita's side. and that was actually like when we found in the birth of the whole alley cat meme. And combining Panthers with urban mechs is a genuine nightmare scenario for any Warhammer that's trapped on a literal one-lane city street. And there's a urban mech on the roof with an autocannon, and a Panther like 15 X's back with its PPC going, yeah, you thought you were good? Alright, let's try this out. So yeah, urban mech fans, I got none but respect for y'all, dude. I understand what made you what you are. I ain't gonna F for that. But man, when that poor thing is outside of its element, it is just a tragedy every time. Almost every time, usually. Okay. And now it's time for the fun part. Let's plunder some stuff. Oh, thought you was gonna be sneaky. See that right there, guys? That's why I actually chain fire my lasers on this piece. It's like I'd rather have the DPS and just one long extended burn. That way, if they dive in the cover or not, and they're getting burned. If they do dive in the cover, well, yeah, they won't get burned. But at least I have another laser already ready to go. It's only really when you're up against other mechs that's like, okay, let's sneak in.
It appears that derelict plans have a network of backup generators running. Destroy them if you can.
Oh boy, forgot about that. Probably couldn't spot. That's we have some jets, and we know how to use them. For the most part. I'm not like awesome jump jets, but I generally can. Ooh, yeah. Got that one right. Hey, can we do that? Oh yeah, there it goes. I wonder if that would have like blown up both of them. I should have tried that. Oop. There's the other box. Okay, I think it's kind of safe. Is it safe? We'll still blow up this turret because we got crap. It seems to me that's where the bulk of all those small lasers in the salvage lot always seem to show up from. Wait, I didn't know if that was going to blow up or if I was going to step on it. Light mechs are forever. You gotta be careful where they land sometimes. They hit, you know,
Okay, got it.
fuel tank or God only knows what else. I think we got... Oh! We gotta get this guy, that's for sure. Die, pirate. What, DJ? Because it had a 20-ton, or well, what's the javelin weigh? I think that's a 30-ton? I think it's a 25 or 30-ton mech. But, either way, DJ, you got 25 to 30 tons standing on something. It's gonna definitely test its structural integrity, you know what I'm saying? And there's the last box. Matter of fact, heavy mechs and assault mechs, they gotta be careful when they jump on the roofs of certain buildings because they might just fall through. Yeah. Yeah, that can happen.
Understood.
I've had it happen to me. Actually, once or twice I've actually done that on purpose, too. Like, if the building was meant to be destroyed, yeah, just totally land on top of that thing full throttle. It's a great way to just, you know, knock a chunk out of the health bar real quick, you know? Okay, and is this the pirate weapons thing she was talking about? Maybe? No. Nothing's lighting up like it's targetable, but hey, maybe we'll make some scrap and run some scrap. I'm kind of mad. How is there... Well, I know there's, like, construction beds, but, I mean, these pirates got a, like, what's gotta be at least a medium weight construction mech, and they didn't bring that. Like... Yeah, it is. there are actual battle mechs canonically that exist solely for the purpose of construction. And that's how some of the big buildings are built, is with battle mechs. Well, they're necessarily battle mechs at that point. They're I believe there is a construction mech category. But yeah. I actually think that would have been a cool idea, you know, poke around with some of the Dark Ages stuff, you know. It would have been great for the training mission, you know. It's unarmed. All it's got are physical attacks. As long as you stay away from it and keep lasers on it, you're going to win eventually, right? I actually kind of hope they keep doing DLC for this game. I would love to see it taken all the way at least to the Jihad. Like, I understand, like, the Save the Illichland stuff for the next-gen consoles kind of thing, but it would be pretty dope to put that kind of longevity on this thing. I mean, historically, the mechwarrior games have always gotten longevity. If the game itself didn't have longevity built into it, there was at least a big enough and strong enough fan base that would actually independently keep it going, for better or worse, to whatever, you know, the original publisher's desires might be. I know there's a little bit of a we don't know what's going on with MechWarrior 4 right now kind of thing, but hey, if you get it, you know, you got it. Or if you already had it, that's cool too. I mean, me personally, yeah, I do actually want to get that back on my setup list because that game was actually groundbreaking, especially how they incorporated the battle armor and created genuine infantry threats. And man, I've always been a fan of the Battle Master, but the first time I faced down Clan Elemental battle armor, I forget what I was in. I think I was in an Argus or a Stormcrow. It was something like 55, 60 ton range. And I just remember going, oh, crap. This is going to be a legit PITA. And it was. I mean, all I really had, if I remember right, that was worth a crap against them was an SRM-6. Because my other weapons were just big extended range lasers. And yeah, that was a hard lesson to learn. But I learned to, respect them toads, especially in numbers. You better respect them toads. And let's show no respect to this noob. Flamethrowers into the air. I think that's skill level 0. But man, when the next job I got, I was seeing the toads come up. I was my battle master, thank God. And yeah, those Modusas. Yeah, people problems were solved. Yeah, legends was born and kept for a reason. And that mech definitely keeps its legends going. What's that? Well, of course. I said that. So anyway, he's going pee, I'm getting picked up. Let's see what the score is. I think that actually was a bit of a bonus coming up that cliffside instead of taking the regular route. It definitely lets you capitalize on the medium laser's range advantage, rather than just jumping that rock and going willy-nilly at it. You better respect him. Okay, we got one kind of good medium laser. And, yeah, let's take that. Whenever whenever you're on the salvage screen, definitely, check the whole thing out. Sometimes you'll get a surprise you weren't expecting. I'll never forget the salvage for one of my last missions on that console that died. I actually picked up somebody's supercharger. That's like wow, really knocked the heck out you there, didn't I? Just random whole pieces of motor laying around. Okay. Completion reward. Like, okay. Rihanna, are you paying us to do this? I don't get
Is she a boy?
She's a she. She's a she. Actually, there's something really weird. I'm gonna bring up here, and just as a little treat for like all the other mech warriors, especially the Somerset Striker kids. I don't know if anybody caught this or not, but Rihanna here looks suspiciously a lot like Rihanna from the Somerset Strikers fame. I don't know if anybody else has caught that up, but it's like, you know, that's like, let me see, this game takes place like what, starts in 3015. The Strikers whole thing goes down around, that's early clan invasion, I want to say like 3052 or 3 exactly. So that's like, God, 35 years in the future.
Rihanna,
but yeah, just put a pair of glasses on her, and it's like,
past the blockade with the aid of the local mining company.
I'm hoping that means we got a cool segue into getting some Somerset Strikers DLC later. I would totally be down for that.
To a new name of your choosing once the time comes. So think about what you want to call yourselves. Well, I arranged
be a really
that.
cool hookup. Oh my god. Yeah, Nick Mason and Team Bonsai rally up with Adam
agreed to hire you to transport some precious cargo out of the system.
Sign me up. Take my C-bills and my real money right
with a
now.
legitimate contract in hand.
Please
you
do
should
it.
have no problem slipping through the blockade. I've attached the particulars to this message. I'll be in touch once you've completed the mission. Good luck.
I think canonically too, the paper book ending.
The mission is a straight-up
Nikolai
protect and defend
Malthus.
job. Seems these raiders have been harassing the mining company, among others. Stealing from them,
I
extorting them,
seriously
killing
think
innocent
that
civilians
should
when
get
their demands
rewrite.
weren't met. I've uploaded the pertinent details into the mission briefing.
There's
so I
just
won't
too
repeat
much
them here.
history there
Good
to
to
let
launch any
die
time,
like
Commander.
that.
Roger that.
That was like some really bad Steven Seagal movie ending kind of stuff Malthus got. He should have got at least one last. Me personally, I look at it like this, okay? Canonically, Malthus died fighting Clan Wolf. Now, let's look at Clan Wolf for a moment, okay? Mostly Warden Element, too. They ain't gonna like Malthus any more than Adam Steiner is, that's for sure. If they got a call from Adam Steiner or someone at Team Bonsai saying, look, CJF is fixing to deploy, you know who. Adam Steiner's in the neighborhood. Would you mind if him and a few of his boys rode shotgun with that clan element that's fixing to go up against them? And maybe, just maybe, your little galaxy or whatever you bring to that fight can just sit in the back while Adam pulls Nikolai forward and we settle this mano a mano the way it should have been? You can't tell me Clan Wolf wouldn't look at that and be like, oh my god, You know what? We cannot stand in the way of this. Please join us. Even if they were crusaders, they would probably look at Malthus and be like, you know what? The enemy of my enemy is my friend today? Okay, Light Mech Shenanigans Part 2. God, that's a beautiful background. Yeah, this is the same planet as the last one I'm on. But this is the mining settlement that's being harassed by the pirates that were at the last place I was at. See, the pirates are using that first place as like a base to keep their stuff at, and I need stuff. So, we went ahead and stole their stuff. Now, well, yeah, Pirates are kind of cool in BattleTech because that's like one group you could be a fan of any faction and be like, you know what, we can go beat up some pirates today and nobody's feelings are gonna get hurt. I mean, even Capellans have piracy issues. And that's mostly because of karma. Which is funny, because that just goes back into the Magistry of Canopus history, and also a little bit of the Taurian history. They always messed with the Taurians, and I genuinely think that's just because the Taurians are, like, Fed Sun's light, and they're like, hey, we might actually have a chance of taking them out. One thing's for sure, the Capellan nation was never going to take the Fed Suns out. The only way they had any hope was coordinating with House Curita. And the fact that they never did is like, but you guys are huge Sun Tzu fans. Why did you, like, do that? I mean, and then they had, like, the whole Exeter course. I mean, they could have said something. Oh, well, whatever. Now the difficulty is getting a little ramped up here. These ground vehicles can actually hide really good. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to do something about that.
You need to clear out these raiders now.
Okay.
Nice work. These civilians are safe for the moment. Unfortunately, it appears the raiders aren't done causing trouble.
Man, I
just
wish
yet.
they would have made the garrison duties like this, where you have to, like, defend multiple spots against attack instead of just one. That would have been a cool little thing. It seems like the garrison duty missions are just like the same as a regular defense, but way more battle mechs show up, and that's it. We're just biasing the force content. Alright, and you know what? Time to initiate light mech shenanigans. See how tall this mountain is? Oh. Oh, we got most of it. One down. Oh, here we go, here we go. Yep, we can crawl up the rest. Woohoo! Yeah. Gotta wait for my jets to get up, because this thing is way too slippery with the ice on it. There we go. Keep the high ground. Oh crap, I'm stuck. There we go. Oh, wait, good. Oh, nope. Ooh, pretty gold streaks. That's cool. see what that bought us? Look at this epic view. And as a bonus, these fools are about to lose their EW capacity without even me taking the first shot at them knowing.
The jamming device the Raider set up is at the top of this pass, Commander. You're going to have to manage as best you can until you're able to take
Like
it
a
out.
javelin.
Target acquired.
Now you know the rule, no fart noises.
Target destroyed.
I'll let that first one go, because yeah, it was kind of an uh-oh moment.
Target destroyed.
Okay. Bam. Seriously, that messed up my arm doing that?
With that
That's
jamming
bull.
device eliminated, your sensors should have cleared up.
Okay.
Your onboard radar should also be operational now.
Now we're
You'll
gonna
be able
take
to detect
this little
enemies at a
mountain
significant
pass.
distance. Just in time, too.
Crush
That mining
your
facility
enemies.
is getting hit
Crush
hard,
your
Commander.
enemies and see them driven before you. Uh-oh. That is a lot. Yeah, don't knock over the computer.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty.
There's the facility. Destroy
Yeah,
those
I
radar
know,
units.
I know. I know. Everybody quit calling me. I'm here.
It's all we have.
Target
Wow,
destroyed.
these guys are really just focused on tearing the place down, ain't that,
Target destroyed.
Which is funny, because traditionally in defense missions, it's like there's a little bit of a 50-50. Half of them are on the place, and the other half are on you.
You need to eliminate the radar threat.
Okay.
Target destroyed.
Come here.
Target acquired.
Pop. I hate the fact that you take splash damage when they explode like that.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Peekaboo.
Target destroyed.
Okay.
Target
Alright, I
destroyed.
think we've kind of... Alright, yeah, we reclaimed the area for the most part. Now it's down to just these few. Hopefully we'll keep the place above 40. As long as it's above 40, our pay stays intact.
Target acquired.
Damn it.
Target destroyed.
Crikey.
Enemy vehicles inbound on your position, Commander.
Yeah, I know.
That Eagle is a piece of heavy machinery with tons of firepower. If left unchecked, it will do a
Where
lot of
is
damage
it?
to the settlement.
There it is.
You should prioritize taking it out over the smaller enemies.
Oh man, this is gonna be a real PITA because this thing's got torso-mounted weapons. Woo! Alright, cool. Thank God. We got just the right angle and distance on these guys. Not an issue.
Target destroyed.
Man, when those things get like, oh yeah, like this, see? See, yeah, let's back it up. There we go.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Good work, Commander.
Yeah, right.
That made the mining company happy. Prepare for exfil. I'm on my
Well,
way.
it don't look like much, but hey, at least it still stands. And technically, we still get paid. Woohoo! Gotta represent, son. Yeah, now we're unknown. You know what that means? We know you don't know us. Alright, just go for stuff with cash value. I don't think there's really going to be any. Yeah, that's it anyway. Go ahead and take that so we got some spare parts. Okay. That's not bad. Could have been better, but... Hey, at least the arm's still attached. It didn't, because of light mech shenanigans. If you're a Locust pilot on MWO, that was for you. Okay. Speak to Rihanna on the bridge. And what do you got? Oh, cool. Yes, this part. All right. Okay. Ooh, what's this news? New Commando hits the market. Commandos are cool. Kind of a weird, like, wannabe of the Panther, I think. It's funny, too, because, I mean, it's like, I think the Panther's actually heavier than the Commando. It's like, this is how Steiner we're talking about. Why isn't it a 35-ton like the Panther? But, it's what it is, I suppose. I know. How Steiner isn't, oh, we don't always use Atlases for recon. I know. But the fact is, canonically, for so long, you guys actually had the bankroll to just dump truck literally empty battalions of empty battle mechs with no pilots or support personnel on the planet side. Just because. I mean, who does that? I'll tell you who does that. And that's why, yes, I think the jokes should be allowed to continue here and there. Because, hey, they have been lived up to. They have been lived up to. I mean, Hal Steiner's the embodiment of go big or go home. And you know what? I can get that. And yeah, I'm well aware it was only once that they used Atlases in place of recon mechs. Or so the story goes. What's up, bro? Alright, and yeah, I guess. I was thinking about taking the Javelin just as, like, you know, an extra hard challenge, but I decided against it. It's like, you know what? Centurion's alright. It's alright. Actually, I Centaurians, they are a plain Jane mech, but they get the job done pretty well. I think it was a cool pick for a starter mech, especially being in Fed Sun's turf. Hey, remember, the player needs to be the good guy. Oh, okay. Well, let's give him one of the classic good guy mechs. The other thing, too, is being this is a demolition mission, it actually does make sense to bring the Centurion over to Javelin. not due to weight, but due to the weapons content. Those autocannons can wreck infrastructure way harder and better and from a much further distance too, which is important when you're by yourself. And yeah, you are the first, mission or three. Huh? I don't have them yet. Damn. 6 days. I think I got bills coming up in that. No, 43 days. Let's just stick to the Centaurian. Go big or go home, right? It's kind of cool but eerie to me to see, being the only mech in the dropship. There's been a handful of missions where I have chosen to deploy just 2 or 3. I will reduce the lamp size, but that's mostly just out of consideration of how much firepower I can bring, It's like, hey, depending on what mechs I got, it may make sense to... Okay, here's some general math. 150 tons, alright? We can bring 3 35-ton mechs and a 50-ton mech, or we can bring, 3 40-ton mechs and a 30-tonner, or you can bring 2 heavies, or you could do 3 mediums. And taking into account what's available to you, that's some important math to run sometimes when you're up against those drop weight tonnages. What do you got that brings the most to the table, weight efficiency wise? That's also another reason why I'm a huge crab mech fan. That mech is very weight efficient. Jesus, that's a hell of an opening round. A mana core? I'm dreading if they have a Shrek or 3. Man, Shreks and Demolishers on a bad day. They are the reason why heavy armor will not ever be fully obsolete. Those things genuinely bring battle mech scale firepower to the little guys. Granted, at a high cost of weight. But in the battle value point system, they're actually usually a lot cheaper than an equivalent weight mech. Now, I'm going the long way here because I actually I remember this first mission. I know that first star isn't the actual place. It's just the entrance to the place. Being that I'm by myself, I'm executing like max tactic kind of mode here. So I'm doing everything I can to leverage every last little bit of firepower I got. And in this case, that means do not go into a fatal funnel and proceed directly to the high ground and proceed to bomb the living daylights out of their property from an extended distance way up high in the mountains. That's the plan. What's up, DJ?
So is it
Almost, kinda, sorta. Not quite. Hold on. I think when I get past the mountain here, I got him. As old as this engine is, they really wrenched all the graphics they could out of it. See see up here? There's like a little bit of a moon or a sun up there, but we're on like the 8th or 9th planet of the system, so we're far away from any sources of light. It's naturally going to be kind of dim here. This would be like being on Pluto, kind of.
Target destroyed.
I don't think Pluto has an
Target destroyed.
If anybody wants to educate us, please put that in the comments. Does Pluto have an atmosphere? Ooh, damn. Critical hit on that first shot against their infrastructure, too.
Target acquired.
And yeah, we're just gonna bomb the defenders. Distance here. Yep, maintaining. Yeah, we're really. Oh, one step forward. Okay. But yeah, see how I'm keeping myself covered to the absolute maximum while still being able to shoot back?
Target destroyed.
Yep. Let's start ripping the infrastructure. I think that dude's only got medium laser on. I'll deal with him when I hit it from a different angle. Yeah. Yeah.
There's the raider base.
Man, that first shot,
Eliminate all
I
enemies
think that
and
took
raise it to the
25%
ground,
off
Commander.
the place.
Copy that.
Eagle inbound, Commander. Keep
Yeah.
an eye out above you.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
I honestly, it looks like a moon.
Target acquired.
I only caught a glimpse of it in the corner for a second there.
Target destroyed.
Okay.
Target acquired.
Oof. Oh yeah. I think I'm about one right. Ooh, that looks fiery. Yes, it is fiery. That's an important thing to note on demo jobs. If you see anything that could be explosive, definitely put rounds on it, because chances are, intrinsic knowledge, you got like, I would say a 50-50, if not a 3/4 shot of being right about it. And yeah, if it looks explosive, it is explosive, and hitting that will definitely enhance the damage you're already lobbing at the place. So definitely try to prioritize that kind of stuff for demo missions. Alright, and speaking of fiery, I'm gonna save the ammo. Let's just keep focused on the place. Ooh, okay, that took something. Alright, and if I can get like 2-3% every round, we'll just keep bombing this place with auto cannon. Oh. Ooh. Nice. Daka. Okay. And it looks like our sniping plan is working excessively well. Oof. You get the angling right on some of these buildings, yeah, you will definitely rip down 2-3% of the time. Hey, what I say, no fart noises. Can it, Beavis? Alright, and we almost got this place leveled. Nice. Spread on that? Yeah! Yeah! Remember that with LRMs, that shotgun effect can be useful sometimes. Okay. And another shot or two, and these sets are done. Oh, I got robbed on that. Come on. 2%! Come on! There we go.
Excellent work, Commander.
Alright.
Now get to the extraction zone.
Roger that.
And so far, what's our status? Okay, we're down to the last ton of AC ammo. That's okay, because we're on our way out. Still got plenty of LRMs to toss. Might as well mop up these little guys with them. That way we can keep our range advantage. Armor-wise, we're in great shape. We've only got very minor damage. Mostly on the backplate too. That big boy trying to get me off guard.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Anyway, I think we're done here. Now I'm hoping it'll be quiet till I get home, but we all know that's probably not going to be the case. Yeah, it looks pretty nighttime-ish to me, don't it, DJ? That horizon actually looks beautiful. Uh-oh. Ooh, okay. Yeah, now
Target acquired.
All ground forces have
are you
been
sure about that, Rihanna? Because,
Target destroyed.
I'm seeing ground forces still. I'm seeing ground forces still.
Target acquired.
Matter of fact, I think I'm seeing a lot of ground forces still. Even got an air force. Oh, wow. Yeah, we got ground forces here, girl.
Target acquired.
I think you're checking the wrong map.
Target destroyed.
I'm detecting an unknown battle mech fast approaching your position. Very fast. When you see it,
Alright,
set
now
them
for
up
the
on
first
target.
battle mech on battle mech
Copy
time
that.
in the game.
Remember your combat training, Commander. Enemies will have a harder
Take
time
down
hitting
the
you
little dog.
if you keep your mech moving. I advise you to stay
That's kind of
and
funny.
keep to long
That
ranges.
was going to be the flanker's flanker.
Looks like these raiders somehow got their hands on the spider mech. It's fast but lightly armored. Avoid letting it get behind you. That spider is a slippery one. What it lacks in offensive capabilities, it makes up for with speed and agility. A deadly combination if it gets into your blind spots. This
I don't know
one
what's gonna
seems
give
to have
out first, his
pre-existing
legs or
damage on his
his
right
CT.
leg. If you're having trouble hitting the
we're
critical
going away.
areas, try focusing fire there. You may be
There
able
we
to
go.
wipe out his agility advantage.
Kneecapped him with twin medium
Nicely
lasers.
done, Commander. Get to the extraction point, and I'll pick you up.
You can just, yeah, take that. Hey Rihanna, about these ground forces you said that were eliminated. I don't think they're so eliminated. Oh man. Ugh. And I was hoping to get out of that with like only light armor damage to repair.
Target acquired.
At least the cannon still works.
Target destroyed.
pirates. This is a medium mech. Yeah. And step on stuff. We want to make sure these pirates don't come back. I've got nothing but an oxygen time and a lot of rage. Sounds like every BattleTech novel involving a FedSons character ever, right? Yeah. Except for the one that, well, Arms wasn't all oxygen. But machine guns didn't count as oxygen. They are oxygen. Those machine guns are actually one of the things that keep the battle. If that's infantry and battle armor is a non-issue, or at least it's been dealt with to a good extent. If you're going to be facing a lot of it, yeah, back it up with something else that's rocking between machine guns or something like that. But in general, for all-around use and everyday use, yeah, it's pretty reliable for dealing with all those issues you might see and face. And it's just enough, too. That 2d6 penalty it gives infantry really cuts down their numbers quick. Ooh. Probably off that mana core. I don't even have anything to put a BBC on. And we'll keep it just because we can always sell it. Yeah. I got jump jets. Javelin. Jump jets. Hopefully I won't lose any anytime. You never know. That's why it's nice to keep some spares around. I wish there was a tech readout mode where it gave you like a cool 3D spin around of that for every mech. Not like the one on the paint screen either, something where you could like actually zoom in on it. Some of these things actually got some awesome details to them. Like, look on the kneecap of the Centaurian, see the lift points?
Hey there, Gov.
That
Oh, we
actually
finally
makes
got a
sense to
name
put
for these
there, too.
bastards who've been chasing us down.
And that
Black
main,
bloody inferno, right?
There's gonna be
What's
a main
that?
carrier
Tim,
bearing.
you know
there
what a black
too,
inferno
so
is?
That's
It's
genuine
bloody smoke.
superstructure. and
All right
definitely
then,
good stuff
nice
to
chat.
lift it up by.
Gonna get back to work now.
What you got, girl?
Hi, Commander. Thanks to your efforts, the mining company have kept their word and booked us transport on a jump ship. Spears has also obtained a new mercenary ID number. So, all we need to do now is choose a new name for our merc outfits, and we're good to go. I'll leave that up to you. Once
I
you've
wish we got a
registered the
cool
new
jump
name,
ship coming
come
out
back and
of
see
the
me.
ground moment, like
Will
they
do.
did on BattleTech Advance. That was an epic cutscene. Just the concept of like trying to raise, you know, something that big and get it back in orbit, that's a major WTF. Definitely want to call Vest for help with that. so we're gonna name this group. I'm gonna be straight. I'm just gonna call them what they are. If you're not already unaware of how the story unfolds or what gets divulged later. Wait, did I pass it? Yeah, I passed it. But, this mercenary outfit is actually a cool little, canonical glitch. And if you've never heard of the name that I'm fixing to type in, you should go to Sarna and look them up. This is basically me naming the company, and we're about to take our first trip out of the system. Save your game often. Man, does anybody remember the 16-bit era when you had to, like, do that? Like, it felt like every 5 freaking seconds. There we go. Okay. No going back now. Hey. Remember the rules. Hey. Remember the rules, DJ. Alright, what'd I say? Okay, there were a couple other two. But yeah, that's the main one. Okay? Okay, so what's up with this?
Okay, Commander. Everything is set for our departure. The transport contract with the mining company is a false flag.
What do
Spears
they
and I
do
settled
with
with their
said
cooperation.
technology they
The mining
acquired?
company has legally hired us to transport cargo for them. But in
I'm a
reality,
mercenary.
there
Why
is
do
no
I
cargo.
care?
The destination has some very convincing paperwork.
So, where we headed?
We've been asked by Spears to help him out of a jam.
Okay.
I think we owe him.
This
I
is
agree.
the first kind
What's
of
he need
real
us to do?
mission they
Spears works for
get.
Interstellar Expeditions, one of the largest archaeological collectives in the Inner Sphere. They do archaeological digs and conduct research into abandoned Star League-era facilities in the pursuit of lost technology from before the Succession Wars. One of the expedition's dig sites has come under attack. A rogue mercenary group is intent on pillaging a Star League supply depot that IE uncovered on Brooklyn Prime. We're going in to help protect the site. Spears will provide more detailed information on what exactly we're facing once we arrive. For now, I've uploaded the coordinates into the nav system. Before we can launch, you need to sign off on the op and get us to the system.
Roger that.
Alright, and we are now in the... what system is this? Brooklyn! Thank you.
Is that Earth?
No, but it's an Earth-like planet. It's called Brooklyn.
Is there a artifact?
I don't know, maybe it's got a lot of land with brooks on it?
cat place.
No. That's Brooklyn. Brooklyn. This is Brookland. This is Brookleland. Okay?
Is that cookies?
Well, it's the, northernmost tip of it, so yeah, it's usually cold at the poles.
Yeah.
I suppose it just depends on the orientation of the planet and how you want to find the poles. It's kind of difficult if it didn't have an electromagnetic field of any sort. I guess at that point it's just pick a spot. Alright. And yes, I always paint my battle mech for the terrain that I'm about to go into. That's actually like Team Bonsai protocol, but it makes sense for real life operations. So yeah, I keep that going. Also, I'll be honest with you. There's a myth that if one mech in the lance is painted differently than the other mechs in the lance, that one mech will get singled out a lot more by the AI. I'm kind of thinking there's some truth to that. So, whenever you paint your mechs up, try to give everybody a common scheme. I like to actually use camouflage because, military, it makes sense to do. And if you're a MechWarrior Online player, it's actually genuinely valid because if sensors are gone, it just has eyeballs, that may be the difference.
I'm picking up one friendly, just ahead of your current position. Unidentified
Come
enemy
on,
unit
bro,
location.
move.
Copy that.
Yeah, you could have saved him if he moved his dumb butt out of the way. I mean, bro, he seen we were there. Like, what are you doing? Oh my god.
I'll drive these raiders back. Keep out of sight.
If that guy didn't get killed... Wait, I'll have to go back and take a look at what got him. And that's the kind of guy that gets killed by weapons. That's what that was. There's a song about that. It's kind of funny.
Shake it up, Commander. The dig site still needs defending.
It's by a band called Storm. They actually make cool mechwarrior music. And it's like songs about mechwarrior stuff. And it's not the only thing they do either, but it is one thing they do. That sucks. Really? You get a hand? That's a handicap.
Good work. Proceed to the dig
Like,
site.
could this possibly go in the trophy collection? Nope, I think not. Right from the get-go. Okay. How do I describe my piloting style? A marauding highway menace. Seriously, I am not scared to, like, jump my mech or drop off of ledges or anything. If I'm coming at you, I'm coming at you. Terrain is not going to dictate much in that aspect. Maybe it better for work. Usually when I'm doing that, I also have a plan and I have that's what makes me really cool in that moment. Having a plan of where I'm charging forward. let's go ahead and turn that on while we're up here. Okay. Yep.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
It's a hell of a lot easier clearing these bastards.
Yeah, and I'm a better dude than that guy in the blackjack. Wow, that,
you guys
that
needed some
man.
reinforcements.
The rest of your lance was dude in the blackjack.
They came down on us like a ton
No
of
wonder
bricks.
you've had such a hard day, sir.
Wave after wave. Been holding them off as best I can, but
Is this
I don't think I could have held out much longer.
Well, we're
No,
here
it's
now.
like the
We got your
first.
back.
Not the
I
first.
appreciate
Yeah,
that.
it's actually,
Seriously. Can't
I
tell
would
you
say
how
it's
good
the
it is
first
to see
real
some friendly
mission.
faces.
And I say it's the
still
first
need to
real
protect
mission
this
because
site.
you're actually
Copy
going
that.
up
They'll be coming
against
back soon
like
enough. Like I
composition
said, they
forces
attack in waves,
that
and they haven't shown any
is
signs of
the
letting
rest of the game practically. Those first few missions,
I saw some
we were
defensive
going up
turrets.
against
There you
forces
go.
that were scaled down,
Yeah,
so
I set them up when they
a
started.
javelin
There's a
should
turret
be able to
generator
do
close
it
by,
without
up on the
issue
hill.
as long as
It's
it's
like a
piloted
the third or
halfway
fourth wave at us.
intelligent.
It's still up at the moment. You want to try cycling it back on? I'll watch your six.
Sure thing.
Bam, bam. Feel like Danny DeVito.
Hostile contact.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Looks like a mix of airborne and enemy armor, Commander.
Yup.
target acquired?
How do you describe your targeting methodology? ADHD. Dog, cat, squirrel.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
No, seriously, when you're up against swarms of vehicles like that, yeah, it's going to ADHD.
Target destroyed.
Fortunately, Centaurian here, it's AC-10, the LRM-10, and the twin medium lasers. All three of those are 10 points of damage each. That's generally enough to kill any vehicle in one hit unless it's a real tank, like a Scorpion or a Patton or anything bigger.
Target acquired.
So, yeah, when you're getting flooded like that, just go into ADHD mode, put one round on every target kind of thing.
Target acquired.
Or,
Target destroyed.
another thing to remember, the LRM, it's not it's 1 point per missile in actuality. I'm pretty sure that's actually a direct import of the board game rule set.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Yeah, you can get all kinds of things, but it's very rare. And it's one increasing possibility of it actually all hitting and at least spreading out across the target to the least amount of use of volume.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Stream launchers are still useful. For the LRMs, it actually gives them a better hit chance against vehicles. And as we've already covered, vehicles, fortunately, they don't take that much to kill. So by upping your probability of scoring a hit, that actually does increase their usefulness.
Stay on him.
Target acquired.
So at least we took out all the air power. So now we can deal with the ground conflicts.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Kind of sucks I don't have control of dude or I can't like order them around yet. I would actually like send them over to this far flank and you gotta keep in mind, individual mech warrior, it is highly important to mortal summon your opposition dead in front of you. Remember, that's where all of your armor's at for the most part, and that's where all your weapons are meant to be at. So, putting yourself in any situation where you can have somebody come at you from the side, or you have somebody in front of you, or even worse, come at you from behind, felon style, that has to be avoided to be absolute. And that's a major key to being a successful individual. And we're going to actually do this the same way we did it this class. We're going to start with their air, because we can get missile launch from afar.
down.
If they're going slow enough, we might take a pot shot with the auto cannon. Other than that, I'm fine with just one-on-one on the LRM launch. Ooh, that hurt.
Target acquired.
Okay.
Target destroyed. Target
And
destroyed.
let's get up to the high ground where we can see all of that and see where it comes from.
I swear, these Star League ruins bring nothing but trouble.
Target destroyed.
That part is probably right. That canonically happens more often than not. Times that didn't happen, you know, Halstead Station, Helm, name any of Cranston Snort's adventures. And Battletech Universe, Cranston Snort. What is Cranston Snort? Okay. Genuinely the best thief the whole Inner Sphere has ever made. Like, seriously, this guy stole stuff that was just that guano crazy to even attempt to steal. And he not only pulled it off, he usually pulled it off in some way that was just absolutely crushing. So, are you gonna, like, join me on the bed, or are you gonna sit there on the ground rolling around like a random animal? I don't understand you. I was not like you. You know what I was doing when I was 9 years old? I don't remember. Hold on a second.
Even in the unlikely event that they do find a data core, all put C-bills down.
No, I was
as either
definitely
destroyed,
quieter
corrupted,
than
or
you.
heavily encrypted.
My mom's definitely noted that about you. Your noise level is just epic. That's why you're here recording this audio, because otherwise I'd have to deal with doors slamming, drums being hit, you know, screaming, carrying about. Like when you sing along the music, yeah, I can't have that in the background while I'm trying to do this. So, to prevent problems, you're joining me in on that. And we get to do something that bonds us and brings us closer together, right? Okay, it's a win. Yay! Hey! Remember the rules, alright? Anyways. Oh, I wonder if I'm gonna be able to salvage that. That would be a pretty dope score. And I don't really want to get close to you. Doing that LRM 5 could be dangerous to me right now. I'm trying to get back over here so I can get some plate over that.
Spears will be
Yes.
impressed, as he should be. A new Merc outfit is already on its way to secure the site. Hang tight for now. I'm coming to pick you up.
Copy that.
Cool.
Hey, Commander. Just wanted to say thanks for the rescue. Things were getting pretty grim before you showed up. I lost some good friends today.
DJ.
Good pilots.
Friend.
I don't think I could have held out much longer myself if you hadn't dropped in. I appreciate it.
I'm glad we were able to help. Just wish we
Poor
got here
Leon.
sooner.
I mean, he had some real crap
You know, we
people
could always
around.
use another pilot. One with your skills, he'd come in awful handy. What do you think?
That blackjack dude.
After
Oh
today,
my god.
hell, it'd be an
Bro.
honor to serve with you, Commander.
You did everything you were
They
not
consider
supposed
it
to do.
done.
I mean,
Welcome aboard.
okay. So what we got for scrap? Alright.
Nine.
We're representing, son. Ain't nobody heard of us before. Oh man, we got robbed. That Griffin, come on. That thing was good to go. It just needed some new arms. Side torso. It didn't crit. I know it didn't crit. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have had the shares for it anyway. Alright, let's just cash that out. Can't wait to go to market. I think I got $1 million in LRM 10s alone. Oh, cool. Damage is only 11.9. Better stick to that too. Fahad thinks he's gonna get double labor because he's got to pull an armor plate off. I want you to squeeze your big butt in between that plate and that motor and patch that hole, fool. I know somebody would expect me to do it.
Who's that?
His name is Leon Freeman, and he's the first free man you get.
Why do you look like that?
He's kind of banged up. He had a hard day. He almost didn't make it. Yeah.
Got hit in the face.
Yeah, that canonically happens a lot in those mechs. When they get hit really, really hard, the pilot could get knocked
Commander.
around some.
Excellent work protecting
If
the
it
big site.
falls over,
Spears thinks
they're
you did a hell of
definitely
a
going
job.
to get knocked
A chip
around
off
some.
the old block were his exact words, referring to your father, of course. That's quite the compliment coming from him.
That's so
As you
cool
know,
they were
your
able to
father
slip
and
in that
Spears did a
song
lot of
title
work
and the
together over
script.
the years. Proved quite lucrative too, for both of them. Hopefully, we can continue that relationship.
Let's hope so.
But we need more than one client if we're going to survive out here.
I'm
That's what I wanted to talk with you
thinking
about. Our
the
next move.
Minnesota
We're
tribe
approaching it with a clean slate now, thanks to
may
the
have
new mercenary
had
demons
some
that Spears
sort of
provided.
a commercial
New name, new
relationship
outfit.
with
Now we
IE.
need to get to work.
Because
rebuilding our
think of it this
capabilities
way,
and
guys.
establishing
They
our
were from
reputation.
Clan
Won't be
Space.
easy, but nothing worth doing ever is. You up for it?
That
What do you
whole
think?
meltdown
I
with
think
Clan
we better get
Wolverine
started
went
then.
down
Plenty
roughly
of war
during
zones
the
in the
second
hemisphere
into
where we
the
can
third
pick up work.
succession
Few
war,
safe
if I
harbors as
recall
well.
right.
Places we can hire
So
more pilots,
I'm
get our
thinking
hands
when
on
they
cheap supplies.
landed here
First,
just
we need
to
earn
raise
some
some
seagulls to
quick
pay for it all.
cash,
Other than that,
they might
I
have
see a bright
approached
future ahead of
IE
us,
and been
Commander.
like,
Me too.
yeah,
future, we
we're
have a pending
just,
transmission from IE already.
pirate,
Seems
treasure
Spears has put the
hunter,
word out to his
whatever,
colleagues that
guys.
we can be trusted to get
Are
the
you
job done.
interested in some
Before
LBX
diving right in,
autocannons
I
or
recommend
extended
we head
range
to one of the
lasers?
industrial hubs in this region.
And IE was
Pockets
like,
of relative
oh,
stability
yeah,
where we can
we
acquire new
are.
equipment and mechs, hire new pilots. We have more mechs than mech warriors at the moment, so
I'm
it would
betting
be good
that
to
was
expand the
that
ranks.
that
Repairs
was
are cheaper in
actually
these
the
regions
purpose
too.
of that
Either way,
relationship.
I've marked the location.
Because
of
Clan
the nine
Wolverine
contract
didn't
on
need
the
money
star
till they
It's
came
there
back
whenever
to
you're
the
ready.
Intersphere.
Roger that. Thanks, Brianna.
Because Clan
You're welcome,
Society,
Commander.
at least as I understand it, they do have money, but money isn't something like the average person has to worry about. Like, apparently it's some sort of a communist system, and yeah, everyone is just automatically provided for. I have no idea how or in what ways that works or doesn't work, more than likely. But yeah. So after a short little break, I found a really cool target contract of opportunity. It's an infiltration mission taking place on the same planet as the next story quest. So I figured, why not? Let's take it. Because recon missions should be good bank for any budding mercenary outfit. All you need is light mechs, and all you need to do is be smart. Remember, you're not there to fight. You're just there to figure stuff out.
We've been contracted to infiltrate
Or maybe
enemy
guide in
territory
some
on behalf of
artillery
our
or
client.
airstrikes.
They will provide more information
The
on our
point of the matter is,
objectives when we
you're
reach
not
their
meant
monitoring
to be
station.
in a
So
frontline
advance to the Mordor
direct
point.
action role.
We'll learn more once we reach our destination.
Sabotage is optional.
So now you're in the same mech. Did you add that mech?
No, I wanted to take this mech on purpose because point one,
Right behind you, Commander.
it's small, and point two, it's fast, and point three, it has jump jets.
They never go out.
Well, no, they do die out, but they recharge. Remember what I
Stay
said.
away from enemy units to remain undetected. Light mechs are much harder to detect. Command your lance to hold fire as any attack will immediately raise an alarm. Our
Okay.
employer is also offering us a performance bonus if we can complete a number of sub-objectives if they present themselves as targets of opportunity. Be on the lookout for them.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just sneaking around because I'm assuming this is a friendly location. Seems like a friendly location. Not trying to just start shooting. This is Danny DeVito telling me.
So now it's
DJ.
Intel indicates our enemy is severely undermanned. Hijack any unattended units you come across.
They got over there. Okay.
On your map, I've marked the location of some valuable supplies that our employer would like liberated. Our client would like us to scout the Op4's battle mech forces while we're in the field. Attempt to sensor lock each mech you come across without
Okay.
alerting them to your position. I received a distress call from a
Oh
mech
wow,
warrior
we're gonna
aligned
try
with
to
our
steal
employer.
somebody's
They're
mech?
hiding out in their shutdown mech close to
Oh
our location.
man.
Our client is requesting that we assist them return to friendly territory.
No, it's not hard to steal a mech. Depends on the mech warrior you're stealing it from, though. I mean, I always thought Natasha Kerensky couldn't have been that good of a mech warrior if she was getting her stuff stolen.
Target acquired.
Also, if you pop the hood on the Black Widow hero mech, oh my god, yeah. It's like, yeah, I'm thoroughly convinced she was cheating. She was not that good. DJ!
sorry.
Anyway. So, I'm gonna pull back here. I think I've seen as far forward as I can get without really
Moving, Commander.
possibly getting somebody to look back at me.
On station.
Gonna park Leon over here too for a second. I don't want friendly AI shenanigans. That's enough real work shenanigans. Hey.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty.
That's just a cannon shooting, that's all that is. The blue markers?
The dark mode, light
Okay, that dark blue one way out, about 2 clicks out, that's a friendly mech that needs help making it back home. And these over here to the left, that's stuff I either gotta steal or another mech that I'm supposed to steal too, apparently.
mode. This might work now.
I'm not sure what his situation is. I don't know if he's like
Jump jet
damaged
fuel
or
low. Jump jet fuel
lost in the
empty.
storm and just doesn't want to move, or I mean, technically these things got compasses. I mean, even if you couldn't see outside the glass,
New target urban mech.
to quote the guy from the
Target
Hunt for
acquired.
Red October movie, that's fine. Give me a plane with no windows. All I need is a speedometer, an altimeter, and a map, and I can fly through the mountains without windows. Ag. So what I'm trying to do is sneak around to this one mech I'm supposed to steal. DJ, what I say? Anyways, let's get down from here and we're gonna try exploring that far western flank. It's kind of weird how close to the actual like front line I think is parked.
Well, to me.
What'd you say?
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty.
It's a song, DJ. Alright. What can we see? Hey, don't make me kick you out. Remember what I said. Alright.
Jump jet fuel low.
Woo! Yeah, good landing. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can get some of that javelin magic working here. 600 meters away. Still don't look like there's any actual defenses around this portion.
What does the gray?
That's the mech I'm trying to steal, or help someone steal. I don't know. I got no idea how that's gonna work. They already got somebody on site.
Target acquired.
What? Okay. Alright, we got problems.
Target
So
acquired.
I'm going to try my best to sneak up very carefully and quietly on these things. Start zapping them before they can even lock on to me. The idea is basically take them out before they can actually call me out. Man, twin AC2s, that is an a-hole move. Okay. Gonna put these artillery guns in between me and them so I can...
Target
Oh,
acquired.
crap. Yeah, another one.
Blow him up as soon as he comes walking.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Right now, I'm kind of waiting
The
my
target
options.
is
I
calling
think
for
I'm
help,
just gonna
but
alpha
he's having
strike this
trouble getting a
first one.
signal out.
Come up
Eliminate them quickly.
behind these guns to the second
That
set.
takes care of them.
Hey.
Was that just...
Target acquired.
Okay. And we're gonna keep sneaking up on these two.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Uh-oh.
Our client has an asset in position, ready to steal one of the
Come
outboard
on.
battle mechs. They've promised to provide
Oh my
support
God,
if
how
we
many
provide
things
cover
do
for
you
them
need?
hacking the mech. They're starting the hack now.
Really?
Cover them while they're work. Stealing a battle mech is difficult at the best of times.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Okay, so somebody using me as a diversion, huh?
Target destroyed.
Okay.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Hey! What did I tell you? Wow. I hate those bloody turrets. Oh my god, they just pop up relentlessly. So, can't you just at least activate them all at the same time? Not like do that delayed activation.
What in the heck? Where...
Okay. And a couple. Yeah, come on, come on. There he goes.
Is there an app?
Yep. Oh, we got something
Is there a robot?
well,
Some shit.
I don't honestly know. Okay, no, he's not in my command in any way. I don't know. Maybe he'll only activate if other units engage it. Either way, it says we did what we were supposed to do there, so we can just continue on. And let's go ahead and hop up to this hill and see what's going on further down the road.
acquired.
Okay. Another turret. Yeah. Ah. Alright, that could be a problem. That's something I'm gonna have to run after. We got that one lonely crate. Alright. Okay. Yeah, just grab that, swipe that one crate there. I'm pretty sure I can sneak up on it.
Target acquired.
We must be very, very quiet.
Once you've found the targeted
I know I can
asset,
sneak up
move up
about
to it,
like 200
and we'll
from
begin the
them
recovery
before it's an
procedure.
issue, so I'm hoping I can get rid. Yep.
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation. Package secured. Those weapons will make a fine addition to the armory.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. We can technically leave, but I don't know if I want to leave just yet. I kind of want to try to do something about that one mech in the corner. But man, I think if I go all the way around the back long side and do exactly what I did on this flank, I should be able to get to them. I'm going to go ahead and move Leon to the extract zone too. Kind of like the idea of having him at the exfil point just in case I am running out of fire.
Target acquired.
Oh. Okay.
New target, Centurion.
Heading to location.
I think he'll be alright. Hopefully he'll be alright. On the bright side, he's in a Jenner. He might just think it's another drag. Wait a minute. We got hold on.
At the waypoint?
Okay, seems okay there. When he moves to
Target acquired.
Aha. Gotta be really careful as soon as you see any kind of emplacements.
Target
Could be
acquired.
turrets or turrets at least, or God knows something else. Yeah, speak of the devil. I'm trying my best to not even have to shoot at anything. Yeah, I'm thinking about like a bonsai charge to that back corner, but I'm also thinking, no, don't do it. Just go slow around from cover to cover here. Try to hit that far eastern flank. Also trying to limit the jump jet usage. Don't want to be flagging out here.
Target acquired.
Another vehicle. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, glad I went this way instead of keeping going up that way. Alright, I'm gonna take this ridge line all the way down to the far eastern side, and then we got nowhere else to go but north. We'll see what's up with homie here. I'm hoping I can get this mech back in about the same condition it's in right now. This thing is barely hit.
We've completed our
Okay.
scans on the target's local bottleneck forces.
Seriously, what?
The client will be pleased.
Well, I'm glad for the client, but that does nothing for me. Ooh. Yes, we should thoroughly engage light mech shenanigans. Light mech shenanigans. That
Jump jet
direction
fuel
is
low.
fine.
Jump jet fuel empty.
That's okay, we can make this work. Yeah.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty.
Okay.
Target acquired.
Really? Really? I almost want to try to DFA him from here. Just have a feeling something that epic would be spotted by the urban mech over there. snipe them? It's within the realm of possibility. Okay. Come on. There we go. Yep, get on that ledge. Alright. Cool. Yeah. We can get them. On an alpha strike. We can get them.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
I'm a
Really?
mechwarrior sees you, Commander. They're powering up
Some
their mech
BS
now.
turret
They're
that never
close to
even
them.
deployed is...
Alpha Base to command. The enemy is attempting to capture this facility. Assemble all forces in the area and prevent them from taking control.
I think you're in the clear. No alarms raised.
What an idiot.
Battalion HQ to battle mech. All air units in the vicinity are on their way and will be there shortly. Battalion HQ to all units in the area. Converge and eliminate enemy battle mechs.
They've reported your position, Commander. They're converging on you now. Get out of there.
Target acquired.
Yeah.
Enemy mechs on scope. Closing.
Okay, yeah. Straight up looking at
Target destroyed.
Yep, cool. Here comes Leon for some extra backup.
Destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target can.
That air support I was talking about. Okay, cool. He ought to make it. Oh, crap.
Commander.
Alright, Leon, we are TTFOing.
Got another one.
What you know what? You on your own, pal. You woke this whole mess up. Is that an assassin? Oh my god. Really? That doesn't qualify as saving. Okay, yeah, he seems to be good now. Alright, we are done. Ooh! They got a little loose towards the end there. Gotta play it fast and loose method, I suppose. Oh, they're letting us keep that. Okay, cool. Alright, and... Cool. I just about am. Not bad. $60,000 repair bill and we made $1 million. I ain't sweating that. And don't sweat it, episode 2 is coming right up very soon. So, yeah. As my allotted audio recording time ends, good night and peace from New Avalon. Hello world, Professor G here, and I'm joined with a special co-host. Yup, the little dude. So, tonight is episode 1 of Rebuilding an Empire. Alright? I figured this would be a kind of cool way of starting off the channel too. It's a little bit of a challenge for me too. But basically, during the production and making of all the videos for this channel, one of my main sources of making said video, a PlayStation 4, tragically died. And yeah. But, fortunately, I'm very well blessed. Because there's another mech warrior in the family, Uncle James. And he had a couple of PlayStations they gave me, and yes, I decided, hey, why not chronicle the rebuilding of my lost empire by, doing what we're watching right here. And we're starting off tonight's episode with a little bit of MWO-inspired light mech shenanigans. We're, totally bypassing the regular route given for this intro mission. Mostly just as a cool little, hey, maybe we might get lucky and find some salvage or something, you never know. So anyway, thank you, Brother James, for that gift drop, and yeah, let's begin light mech shenanigans. What's up?
Dude, that thing is real fast.
Light mechs usually are. That's actually kind of their purpose and the point to them being.
Because Sonic not that big and not that big